Oh yeah, no, I definitely noticed that. I mean, we have some stats here, and they are leading AGML in reception.
Throwing on first down. Herron. Man over the middle, and it's complete.
Yeah, I'm not sure who commands the offense more because Young's as a running back has been like huge for us. And there's times where he's the lead man, but then there's times where he's Herron and streams.
They'll run on first down. Young.
Your
defense is looking a little porous here to start.
Yeah, our defense has not played defense. I thought we were sharing it up with the additions of Taven Bryant and Evan Kincaid and all those guys, especially Kenyon Whitaker. And unfortunately, we've played pretty bad as showcased in the game against Cody this past preseason. The game against Patriots, which was not streamed. And right here, it's not looking too good, but I think, like, against your team, I didn't expect it because you have such a fantastic offense. You know, Herron, who's arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And to have that go, like, have him go against this team, it's going to be an easy day for him as he gets a touchdown there. Stephon Diggs, that is his third touchdown on the season.
I think that one was his fourth right there.
Let me take a look. Stephon Diggs, I have, that is his, you're right, his fourth of the season, which should send him to be tied for first place.
The defense did look great last year, though. Or is that more of Brian not playing musical chairs quarterback?
Yeah, I think it was a little both. I mean, our defense showed up. You know, we had a couple interceptions. We had one for our breakout player in Kenyon Whitaker, and we had an interception for Marlon Humphreys. So I think that those guys definitely got shine, but I think it was also playing against a young quarterback that is not skilled. He was not prepared for anything like that.
Do you think Brian's a bit harsh on Deshaun Watson, considering he led him to the playoffs last year?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he lost his third game, arguably at the hands of his quarterback controversy, I guess you'd say. And I think that, while he said Watson wouldn't be able to throw a paper ball into a trash can, it's hard to think that, Deshaun Watson doesn't keep you in that game in spots where, either of your two quarterbacks aren't able to, when they're 60-some overall.
Yeah, it's an interesting play for me because I feel like Watson's someone that, while he's frustrating, he still makes enough plays to win the games.
Absolutely.
It's just...
There you go, a sack fumble, there you go, but it's picked up by, I believe, Marcus Green. No, that was number 73. That is James McFadden, who is actually on 2 sacks, and that would be his third. Shame. Oh, poor defense right there. Damon McDaniel. Kiki Kuchia.
That is the Mark Cooper. You'll get it eventually. We'll go down the list of wide receivers.
I have a list of all the numbers, and I cannot read any of them. I think I need some new glasses here. I was having trouble reading when I was at the store today. So that just kind of tells you where I'm at.
Of all your free agent signings, Amari Cooper has definitely been by far the most productive. I know he was 2 years ago, but...
Yeah, I mean, I think him and... now, I will say Jesse Bates was the biggest trade acquisition we made. He's played fantastic in his time here. And I think that... Amari Cooper was a great addition last year, especially for only 2 third-round picks. Like, you can't beat that. But Kiki Kutia, he has played amazing. That's why I thought with him. He superstar receiver that was let go in free agency. Arizona is the, it's like South Beach when, they're picking up all the old studs in basketball. They picked up Ray Allen, they picked up, I wouldn't say LeBron's old, but they picked him up and led them to the championship. So we'll see if that leads us there.
Speaking of Jesse Bates, he had a huge tackle for a loss in the first round. So
another tackle for a loss is Nolan Turner. That's captain of the defense.
That's a former 49er, so you're welcome. We couldn't afford him way back when, and the former regime before you signed him, and he's been phenomenal for you. So,
I was about to say that, and here we go, stack. That is Trey Flowers. The big free agent acquisitions are coming in hot. Everyone thought they were too old, but I looked at the stats. I was playing some Moneyball here. I didn't care if they were 39. I didn't care if they were 19. I looked at Kiki Kutie's stats, and he had well over 700 yards. He had a couple touchdowns. I want to say like 10 touchdowns last year, maybe 9 or 8. So I looked at that and I thought, that's what we need on the team.
The defensive line should be able to generate a good amount of pressure. Both my starting tackles are under 72 overall.
Yeah, I was about to say, your starting right tackle has given up 1 sack, and your center has given up 1 sack.
Yeah, the center is the veteran of the offensive line. He's the only one that was a starter last year coming into this year. Otherwise, we had 4 new starters on the offensive line. We wanted to get younger, and we drafted a star in the 2nd round at right guard. So we're excited about him, and we're going to test out some players at the other positions because we're not sold on anyone yet.
Yeah, the only one I would say we're sold on is Trey Boatwright, who is our starting center, who just got paid a handsome $47 million contract. And he's actually matching up against your latest re-signing, and Dexter Lawrence.
Lawrence has been great this year for me. I think he has 2 sacks on the year, and a few tackle for losses.
I could tell you he actually has 2 sacks, and he has a 4 fumbles.
Luckily for the O-line's sake, Heron, besides his occasional laps where I'm not sure if he's Heron anymore, where he spins around for about 20 minutes and thinks he's a ballerina. Outside of that, he gets rid of the ball pretty fast.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that was Brian's biggest peeve with Watson, was the constant dancing around, the lack of throwing. Yeah, that would really cause him to dislike his play.
I think Watson could go 500 yards and 8 touchdowns, and he'd still find something he doesn't like with Watson's gameplay.
I was about to say, we were saying it the other day in the podcast, Watson could, be the Super Bowl MVP and Brian would still hate him.
I get it, though, because Watson, there's times where he makes a lot of plays, but there's times where he doesn't look like a very good quarterback, and it's one of those things that you have to take with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, your running back is deep, and he's actually playing very well. He has, I should have realized his stats better. He is 2nd in yards, 4th in attempts. However, he does not have a touchdown yet. He does have 1 fumble, so hopefully we'll see more of that from him today.
That's one of the things that's plagued him in his career, young being a running back. He never gets the touchdowns. Last year we had Dalvin Cook vulture.
I remember.
Yeah. And every year before that it was our the franchise favorite Juicy, I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry. But the fullback, yeah, Juszczyk, he would always vulture touchdowns too. So Young gets all the yards, and like see, like right here on this drive, he's already getting tired as soon as we get close to the red zone.
Yeah, he has low stamina. That's really been plagued with his career turnout. Whereas DeMarcus Green, he does it all. The man catches the ball. He is actually leading the entire league in yards attempts, and he is.
They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping it for a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks.
One of 8 players to have
what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
2 or more. Or I'm sorry, he has 1 touchdown, whereas 8 players have 2 or more.
Recycle those plays because they were successful.
Touchdowns for running backs just because, especially if you have them in as your third down running back too, they just take so many snaps per drive. So if they're not hitting the home runs, getting touchdowns consistently stuff.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I think our longest run of the season with Green is 16 yards. And there's face mask there, so obviously we're getting extra yardage. But I think that's the thing. Like he doesn't get the long runs, but he gets consistently 8 yards, 7 yards. And that's why he leads in yards, he leads in attempts.
I believe he has the best center in the game for us with Boatwright leading the right there.
I can actually double check that. I don't know where Boatwright ranks, but I would have to guess that he is easily the top 10% of the center.
First down. His throw incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach.
I was looking a little flustered this game. Like, he's made a couple throws, but he's had a few now where he's just off the mark.
Yeah, and the worst part is it's not like he's running out of time.
9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Did we lose Chancellor?
There's Murray. He's going to be taken down.
Bear with me, we lost our play-by-play guy, I think, to connection maybe? I'm not entirely sure. But Joey Bosa with the sack there.
And it brings up 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first
have
half.
technical difficulties with Chance, so I guess this will just be oh, there he is. Alright, he's back, folks. We got our play-by-play again. I thought I was going to have to whip up some of his stats that he made for us.
No, I had to jump on my phone.
Touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. 2nd and 6. Over the middle, complete. That's Young. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's a nice throw right there for Young.
18 and a first down.
Cardinals linebackers.
Alright, I'm back. Hopefully nobody missed me too much.
It's Young. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground.
And the player that you have with a breakout opportunity, is he your linebacker or?
Yeah, he's my middle linebacker. He signed this past free agency, and he was signed as a replacement to Zach Cunningham, who's still on the team. He's now our starting right outside linebacker. But Cunningham has just been getting older. His production has gone down in previous years. But we still need him as we lost Jermaine Pratt in free agency and TJ Watson on one side with us, unfortunately. So
that's a huge stop there for you. That felt like your entire team in the backfield there.
Yeah, that was number 97, Big Christian Wilkins.
Ready to go with their next
see what Kyler can do this time. He's had a few drives ended here by sacks.
Yeah, I don't remember what got hurt by me, but I was saying like he wasn't playing that well. He had plenty of time in the pocket. It just seemed like the both brothers were scaring him.
I mean,
here we go, another big run by Green. So Bo Wright, as we were mentioning, is the number 2 ranked center in the league, so he's the top 2% at center.
Yeah, he's definitely earning his money right now. He's opening up some massive holes in the middle.
Yeah, we got holding. That was on, I believe, number 83. That would be Hank Grasham. He was a supplemental draft tight end. Oh no.
That's not good.
That's a big injury right there. But thankfully we have Madden 2029 cover athlete King Kincaid to come in. Alright, it's good news though. We are seeing him just on the sideline. He did not go to the locker room, so that should mean he just needs a little break.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. Wouldn't want the best player on the offense not being able to play.
Of course,
Don't want
I think we help you out, but
I don't want any excuses down the line.
There we go, nice catch and run up the middle there for number 89, Jalen.
Their offensive line is playing spectacular for the run game. Pass game a little bit to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, we have two low-rated tackles. They're in the 70s, so actually the entire offensive line is not rated above an 80 unless their name is Troy Baker. We have Dickens at 76, we have Trey Buchanan at 72, Bo Wright at 87, Trainer at 78, which is the next best, and McFadden at 74.
Yeah,
Tyler just ran for nowhere to go. He should have just took it up the middle and ran.
League-wide, there seems to be a little bit of deficiency for O-line, which is expected. There's just a lot of spots to be filled and not enough O-line being drafted that are good enough to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, the guys that were good enough to play, they just, you know, never got that dev opportunity. I think it hurts that there's no, like, breakout chances for linemen, whereas, you know, at the end of season awards, if you have a good quarterback, they get rewarded. You have a good wide receiver, and you know, your skill positions get rewarded. Where there we go, Heron taken down by Whitaker. That's a sack, and that is his goal complete.
I'm not sure what Troy Young was doing there. He was blocking him, and then he went out to run a route and just let him go freely to the quarterback. Gonna have to question him after this game what he was doing there.
Yeah, I mean, Young, he does not look like the same player he was the last drive. He didn't get anywhere on that run either. You know, this defense is looking much better than they did the first quarter. The screen, oh my, that was almost successful.
Well, it would have been rare. Might not have prompted some ban the screens in chat if he was able to get a first down there, but once again the screen fails. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that was that was 3rd and 15. If that was 3rd and 10, that would have passed, which is sad. There's Walker doesn't go far with 54 seconds. One timeout, big drive for Kyler and the offense.
That's one guy you don't want to throw at there, Kyler.
Yeah, it does look like DeMarcus Green is back in the lineup, though, so that is good news there.
He could have stayed out a little longer. I'd appreciate that. But it's good to see him back in.
Like, even though he's back, you don't have to think that, you know, 50 seconds left, we're going to run the ball. He will catch it. And we get a nice pass up the middle to the 50-yard line. 30 seconds, we'll see what happens here. I love dancing around, going deep. And that's caught at the 1, call the timeout.
That was a beautiful throw. I don't know how that's not a touchdown. And of course, it's 2K, like you said.
There's no challenging. This is a big goal line drive here. We'll see what can happen.
They're not going to settle for the field goal, surprisingly.
You know, we're not getting anything there. Tyler danced around and sadly did not throw it away, which I wish he would more often than just dance around. I hate that that's his first move is to dance around. But we head into halftime, and we get the ball, which is not a good sign because I'm already down. Thankfully, it's only a 3-point deficit.
Peter clock management, not that EA is ever going to listen to us, but it'd be awesome if they managed to fix that logic. If it's not a quick play, you're throwing it out.
Yeah, I mean, especially in franchise mode now, you know, in the mud challenges, I'm sure that they would fix that in an instant. But because this mode doesn't bring in money. Jesse Bates on the tackle there, Speaking of Bates, he's actually a free agent. But we're going to wait and discuss his contract later. We're going to see. We're going to see, you know, how regression hits this year, how he plays, because he is 31 or 32. So.
What are your plans based on the way the season made? I know it's early in the season still, so it's hard to say for sure, but let's say you don't have a great season.
Like buying or selling?
Yeah, are you buying, selling?
I'm buying. You know, I have plenty of cap space, so anyone who is struggling, I can take all your players. We went into this past free agency looking for a bunch of players, and I think that's what we got. Now, as far as like buying, the only thing I think we could improve would be our defense. Definitely the linebacking core. You know, Zach Cunningham, he is getting eaten alive. Our corners, we can use some young speed there. Not even youth, just more speed. I think most of our guys have like 89, 88 speed even, and that's like our average. So to get a couple guys that have like 91 speed, 92 speed would be just fantastic for this team.
Atkins and, not that it's a huge surprise, but Atkins and Diggs with Herb in the middle are almost unguardable right now for your defense.
Right, and the thing is, like, I have Byron Murphy, so if Byron's guarding one of them, that still leaves two open. I'm sure Jesse Bates might take the other, but, like, you know, either way, there's two and there's one free, so our run defense has improved plenty there.
On third down, Young.
This is going to depend on the spot, but looks like they're doing well. They've had Young with a touchdown.
Oh, I wanted to see the big boy get in there. I love seeing a fullback touchdown.
Oh man, that's why we actually drafted a fullback. You know, with the departure of who was our fullback? It was oh man, I can't remember who our fullback was last year. But we drafted Ellis to replace him. But looks like you're selling for fielder here, so you know that big drive that didn't really finish well. We are still in this game, only down. Yeah, my current kicker, Huggins, he was a free agent addition, and one of the big reasons I went and got him was because I saw Skull was going for him, and I don't really know how, but the guy has kicker of the year every single year for some reason, so yeah, I figured if he was interested in a kicker, he must be a good kicker. You know, I will say something about your kicker. I was looking up stats. Huggins is 6 or 7 on the year. This is before this game stats I haven't really been accumulating now. 6 or 7. So he made 4 kicks between 39 yards or below, while he attempted only 3 kicks.
Give him 6 there, but now
I promise you that's the stat I read on the book. But so that would make him 8%. Technically. But then he misses 2 kicks of up to 49 yards. So clearly his numbers add up with 6 or 7. I just don't know where this other, like, how you have made more kicks than you've attempted. So clearly that's how Durs has been, or Skoll has been winning these games, or these Kicker of the Year awards. He has a magic kicker. As you see DeMarcus Green getting a reception there, you know, we're playing great offense here. We're running up the field. Kane Kincaid getting a couple yards there. But this is actually a big game. This is your first in-division matchup, where Rams and I each have played Brian, and we have beaten him. So we both have one division win on the season. So this could be my second and your first loss, which would be a huge way to start this.
So it goes as a fumble,
start the season.
Not a fumble
loss. Well, I guess it depends on what Brian does at quarterback. He has a very talented roster. Play a good QB.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this division could be one of the hardest to judge. You know, last year I came in strong and almost had the wild card berth, but those losses, or that early loss to Brian hurt, and that split with you also hurt.
I think even though they had a down year last year, they finally got rid of Goff, which was huge.
Yeah, and I think that is why he's one of them now. Rams getting rid of Goff could be the biggest game changer and could win him the division.
I mean, he's pretty much the entire NFC West has a pass rush that's pretty scary. But his linebackers and his front seven is developing very nicely. If he's not a threat this year, next year he can definitely potentially take a division because his team is very young and finally gelling together.
Right, that's the thing. Like, I think we're in a win now mode, whereas, and I would say this about me and Brian. Brian and myself are in a win now mode. We have older rosters. You know, we have Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, DK Metcalf, Amari Cooper. Yeah, we have these older players, whereas you have Herron, you have a bright future at quarterback. The Rams defense, I mean, that's a scary front seven there. So, like, if we don't win now, I think there's going to have to be some serious retooling this offseason.
And the crazy thing is, for the Rams, when he was drafting these linebackers, he still had, like, superstar and Abukum at one point when he drafted one of the outside linebackers. And then he had, still had an X-Factor follow. So he was just stalking linebackers at one point, and it's paying off for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's I unfortunately wasn't around for that point, but yeah, it sounds like, you know, while everyone else in the division has had their chance, as I see Young went down for you and Bates went down for you, play for me. Well, that is not good for you as he goes off to the locker room, so I think that means serious. But God forbid you still have Herron, so.
Yeah, my running backs behind him are very untested, so they could either be very good or more than likely utter trash. So we'll see pretty quickly.
Well, hey, if Herron were to go down, that would be such a shame. He just torches my defense. So thankfully, we got the sack because we have already got 250 yards from alone. So it is not looking good for that. But yeah, I think that's the great thing. Like, you guys have all been in the division a long time, so you've been able to build your rosters the way you wanted to. Whereas I came in late, and so I'm just inheriting what is given to me. But I think I've made some pretty big splashes when I traded my first last year for Bates and Pratt.
Is that a decision you regret now?
No, not at all.
Okay. I just know that I had a conversation with you at one point that normally you don't trade your first until you see how you're doing at the trade deadline.
Yeah, so I think I was 1-3 when the trade went through. Or no, I was 0-3. And then I was 0-7. And then I think I went 1-7. And I think I finished like 2-15 on the year or something. 2-2. Yeah, 2-14. Or no, I finished 3-13. So the Bengals got like a really nice pick there. But I think just the way that Bates has played for me, he actually grew to X Factor. He was a superstar when I got him. And the same goes for Pratt. He was a superstar. Or not. I think Pratt might have been X Factor. But no, I think those trades worked out. I mean, Pratt did not stay with the team. But like we got 2 X Factor players out of that. First would have been nice, but if I remember that draft class, I don't think there was anyone that would have been like made that much of an impact on our team at that point.
But with the age of your team, obviously it's going to sting a little bit here going into the future, not having that nice, youthful player there to develop while the rest of the roster is kind of getting ready for the walkers.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I mean, I think that's what I said. It's a win now mode. It is absolutely next year, but we're hoping for a slight regression. Kyler has yet to regress, or if he has, it hasn't been major. Mark Cooper has started to regress, but that superstar development has helped slow it a bit. TP Kutia, I assume he's going to be in the same boat, because they put that superstar together. It's going to be slow, but it still can happen. There's 57 or so catching. Hank Grasham drops that right there. That's not what you like to see.
So as far as and I know you probably don't have all the stats handy, but just off the top of your head, who do you think's going to win each division this year?
Okay, you're right. I don't have all those stats handy. But looking around the league, I think Giants win their division again. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl, so obviously, I don't think they're going to be in front, especially with Cody trading Jamario. I don't think the Cowboys. I think they've improved for the future, but I think this year's definitely going to be a slower year for them. I think, let me see, I actually made my self pulled up division by division. So, we have, well, let's start with ours. I think ours is going to be, that's bold of me saying, but I think it's going to be a race between you and I, and who knows, we might get one of us in the wild card, one of us in the division, like what happened last year. NFC East, I said Giants, I think got it, although Eagles are currently leading at 2-0.
That's a bit of surprise for me. And I know the commissioner or the podcast last night, they were high on the Eagles, but the Eagles sitting there 2-0, looking to prove some people wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Eagles has a pretty solid team. I think it's just like, Giants went to the Super Bowl, they're obviously favorites, but you see it all the time about that Super Bowl slump. Those teams that went to the Super Bowl sometimes don't even make the playoffs the next season. So, Eagles could be a surprise team for the Eagles. Out of the South, Tyler and the Buccaneers look pretty good right now. Sitting 2-0, but Panthers are 2-1. Wiley and Jim, unfortunately, aren't, well, they're participating, but,
I think both those teams. I think especially the NFC South too early to kind of tell. Because I think Jim and Wiley are gonna get some wins down the stretch here.
Oh, absolutely. Wiley took that one year from me, so it's like, I think any of those teams have a pretty good shot. I'm thinking Tyler takes it.
Yeah, I can't bet against McCarron. McCarron's just too good. I think they still eke out that division. Turd Boy in New Orleans hasn't been the same since his back-to-back Super Bowl runs. I don't trust Lovato.
Crushed him.
Yeah, I don't trust Lovato for the Panthers to continue winning down the stretch. I guess we'll see. So that division's going to be a fun one to watch down the stretch.
Oh, absolutely.
But I think that was your quick predictions for the NFC, so moving on to the AFC really quick.
Well, no, we still have the NFC North.
Oh, right.
But I think that's Packers division to lose.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there any reason for that?
I don't know, I got a feeling like, as you've seen him, and I'm sure you've experienced many of these heartbreaks that they've the Packers come to play, especially in December.
Just to backtrack a little bit though, but that was a huge touchdown for the 49ers there.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I know that really tough position. I noticed that, and I didn't really want to say anything because it's not looking too good for us here. But it's still plenty early in the fourth quarter, plenty early in the season. A loss here hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much since we already have one division game won. So while you'd be first in the division still, this it's still not out of reach.
So, all right, going back to the NFC North discussion here, you're just gonna disown the Lions owning that division for the past couple of years?
Unfortunately, I don't have my history with me, so I don't know much about the Lions, but I think just from what I've seen, the Lions asking for in the trades this offseason. I will say we were in talks for a couple of my backup players. The fact that he was highly goes down, the fact that Joe goes down, the fact that he was interested in a couple of 70 overall, while overall doesn't really mean much, as I've shown some of my players, it kind of shows what type of spot he's in. Another sack for Bosa, man.
He still has Barkley though, and he has a QB that's proven to win games.
Yeah, that is true.
And
I mean, it's hard to bet against Barkley.
Yeah, and I still think that's the Lions division.
We connect on fourth down.
Yeah, that was an absolutely huge throw there to keep your hopes alive. The Vikings will be an interesting team to watch because I know they're going to be starting their rookie quarterback, so their season's hinged on whether that quarterback's good or not.
Well, I will say in the simulation, rookie quarterback, like 12-3 or like 6-7, and I know 12-3 obviously is a finishing record, and that is 6-7, but
we'll just assume you had a tie in there or something.
I mean, it's 6-7. He has a cool tie.
Kyler marching down the field here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's really kind of great. All right, so AFC West. You think Alex keeps the division here? Kyler marching down, but man, that clock runoff is killing us.
Touchdown here would be huge for you. Keep your hopes alive.
We get it.
There it is.
That's Jalen on first receiving touchdown on the season. We got a minute 16 seconds. We do have all three timeouts, but I don't think an onside kick is looking too popular.
I I've yet to see an onside kick in these sims, actually.
I've seen onside kicks. I had one preseason.
No, I mean like a successful one.
Oh, I've not seen it.
I've seen plenty of onside kicks. I've just ever actually seen the other team get one.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't hear. I've not seen successful them in this game in match 20.
But yeah, I do think the Chargers will win that division. I think I know the Broncos right now are a little bit of a downturn, especially after losing to the Chargers last night.
Yeah, but they did pick up Jamar. So, I mean, he does lead in.
I mean, you can have a good quarterback, but if you don't have anyone to throw to, it doesn't matter.
That is true. Well, I mean, we've seen Jamario run with his legs. We make two crucial stops here. We could get the ball.
Yeah, I think the trade for Jamario is a little too late there for Salsa. That team, there's no offensive talent there that's exciting outside of Jamario.
Yeah, and I think there are plenty of good receivers in this offseason that he could have gotten, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem that way. As we get the stop, it's 4th down.
This is a questionable call. Why, Madden? Why?
Oh my God! Wait, they're going for the field goal?
And the difference is what?
Please, I need this.
Game conditions are different than practice.
So we have to get 48 yards. AFC East.
He cut out there, so we didn't get to hear what you were.
And you can't bet against. You can't bet against him.
Yeah, I agree. Josh,
okay, that's very fortunate. Oh my God! This is hurry up offense. I'm at 30-some seconds. Okay, play action. I was scrambling. Okay, no one's there. I think we're getting Titans to win the South. Oh no! Intercepted.
Royals been he's been ridiculous the last couple of years with INTs and seals the game here for us to get us a 3-0.
Such a heartbreaking loss.
It was a great game, though. I thought it was going to be put away there after that touchdown, but Tyler did manage to make a game out of it there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Tyler turned around. I think the problem is we gave up on a run game too quickly.
Yeah.
It hurt that Green did go down with that injury for the drive. But I don't think that really changed the game that much. I think it was just like both Bosa brothers were getting too much pressure on Kyler. And that's the one thing I've noticed is it doesn't matter if you have a 99 overall tackle or you have a 12 overall tackle.
Yeah.
They just seem to get beat so bad. Like, you know.
All right, just gonna grab your last quick predictions for the AFC.
Man, I think the North is the hardest division because Chosen Rosen is gone. Bengals could be an up-and-comer because they've made plenty of first-round picks. We've seen that. I was about to say, hey, go to your injury report. Let's see how bad Troy Young is out for.
Yeah, that one's gonna. Can you look at injuries from?
Yeah, once you exit
the
stats, it should say injury report. If not, once you exit and get to the main menu, it'll say like, hey, one new injury.
Yeah, I have the Steelers in the North.
That's a bold one. I'm going to go Bengals. I think they have so much young talent, similar to our discussion about the Rams, and I think they have all that young talent that it's hard to bet against them.
Oh, we got out of this one lucky. It doesn't look like Young's actually going to be hurt for any time. And then we're forgetting the
he's not.
AFC South. Who do you think it's Jack's here?
Titans. I think you're right because Jack did.
Yeah, I think it's Jack's year to lose the AFC South.
I said I'm very excited to see him stream just so I can hear his Australian accent so I can really, feel like I'm down under.
All right, well, Chance, it was a great stream. We'll look forward to doing it again later on in the season. You have a good day.
Well, I was about to say, you and me got a game in like 30 minutes.
All right.
See you around.
See ya.